All right, we are here. We are here at Dino's Get Down. Now, let me explain exactly what Dino's Get Down is, because I'm sure some of you guys don't know what it is. This is a Chevy-only truck show here in Phoenix, Arizona. There's only 58 to 98 Chevy trucks here on Friday. Tomorrow is a Chevy-only show, but you can kind of see the theme here. It's all Chevys. Everything is Chevy. This is our first year attending. This is another kind of C10 Chevy-only event that we're going to. Super stoked to be here. I'm Kustom Life. That's Grinder. Get down. We have to talk about Dino himself, the big cat. He's the one who hosts the event. Well, there are a lot of people who host the event, but he's the face of the show. This is his brand right here, Chevy only. So this show has really humble beginnings. He has an appliance repair shop here in Phoenix, and this show started off as like a small get-together at his appliance repair shop with just C10 trucks, and over the years it has grown and grown, and now it's growing into this. This is overwhelming. It's like almost sensory overload. So Dino is a Chevy guy, obviously, because this is a Chevy-only truck show. But these are a couple of his rides. This OBS right here on these like clean, old-school billet wheels, just static drop, super clean. And then he's got this truck. Well, he has many trucks, but I'm just seeing these two right now. He's got this truck right here, which is a square body step side that was built by Switch Suspension. Like I said, he's got a lot of nice rides, but these are the two that I see right now. can't be out here in Arizona with all of these vendors and not have Switch Suspension here. Switch Suspension is an online parts company. Go check them out, switchsuspension.com. And they also, graciously enough, sponsor our podcast. Wait, you guys didn't know we had a podcast? We do have a podcast. It's called The Drop with Frank and Brian, and it's on all streaming platforms, wherever you find your podcast. And if you haven't checked it out yet and you want to go check it out, you have to search the whole title. It's The Drop with Frank and Brian. Like I said, Apple Music, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast. You can also check out the visual podcast on this channel, the Kustom Life channel, or the Grinder TV channel. I didn't expect this at Dino's because I thought that like we were just going to be hanging in the booth, you know, doing the show, everything like that. But we are going cruising. We're at Danny from our club, Forbidden Fantasy right here. We're going to go cruising around this show. Mr. C10 John Orrell, the king of C10, some may call him. Cool dude. So it's Friday night here at Dino's Get Down, and this feels like a run. There's so much stuff going on. There's people cruising all around, hanging out, having some beverages. It's a ton of fun. It definitely feels like a run. Day 2, Dino's Get Down. Today is a little bit different. Yesterday was the Chevy truck only show, and today is the Chevy GM only portion of the weekend, which is anything GM, anything Chevy. This is C10 Vatos Joe. This is his Cadillac right here. So we got a lot of Cadillacs, we got some Impalas, a lot of nice cars today. I remember I'd say about, maybe I don't want to say 20 years, about 15 years ago, I had a choice. I was either going to build my 83 DeVille, or I actually had a 89, I don't know the year, but it was like a C30 square body crew cab dually. And I was like, I'm gonna build a Cadillac. And I sold the dually, and now I see these trucks all over the show, and I'm like, oh, I really regret it. And the other thing that I had with that square body dually was Angie needed a car to drive to college, and while at the time she lived in Long Beach, California. And so she drove a truck like this high off the ground, it was just static drop, to college every day for like 6 months, something like that, a while. So
might I add you, I had to parallel park that in Long Beach.
She had to parallel park a C30 crew cab dually in Long Beach on these tiny streets. Sorry, Angie. I found a couple mini trucks at this event, but this one I found. This was a pretty well-known truck. Those who've seen it before know that it was made into a Hot Wheels by Hot Wheels, and I think also it's pretty well known for that it was on a TV show, like a wedding TV show. I remember the guy who owned the truck, his wedding was on like TLC or Discovery or something like that, and this truck was in it, as well as a bunch of other mini trucks. It was like a mini truck themed wedding. So yeah, very well known truck. I've said before, this show is absolutely massive. It is so big, and now on Saturday with cars and trucks, there are just so many vehicles here. I probably really only saw maybe a quarter of it. You could check out this aerial footage right here, that Grandeur TV shot, just to get a scale of how big this show is. And that is a wrap for Dino's Get Down. It's our first time here. It was amazing. It was such a crazy experience to check this out. It is absolutely huge. I guess this is the biggest one they've had so far. So I can say that I've been to the biggest one. But we're shut down. Show's over. Big thanks to Dino and his whole crew for putting this together. I can't say enough great things about it. But thanks for checking out the Kustom Life vlog. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see you at the next show. Later.